On today's expose, I know this is going to be a big shocker for you sexy X's, but we're going to be covering Mesmero. Mesmero was created in 1968. His debut comic was X-Men 49. He was created by Arnold Drake, Don Heck, and Werner Roth. So he is a mutant. He is a villain. He did go good for a little bit, but we'll talk about that shortly later. And his powers are basically he can resist mind control, and he has basically the power of hypnosis. He doesn't need the little swinging clock or anything like that. He can just do it all himself. So a little bit about him. At first he was a small-time criminal posing as like a stage hypnotist, using his mutant powers to take advantage of people. Shortly after that, Magneto discovered him and said, hey, you know what, come with me. I've got this group of 5 pestering teenagers that I want you to help me destroy. That didn't go as planned, and Mesmero actually got stranded in South American jungle shortly after that. Mesmero has faced several teams such as X-Factor, Dark Rider, Alpha Flight, the X-Men as well, too. He did join Weapon X, where he did get kind of a boost of powers, where he was able to not just control one person, he was able to control crowds of people, too. But unfortunately, that didn't last very long because he was not one of the 198 mutants that got to keep their powers after Scarlet Witch said those lovely 3 words. After that, his life was destroyed. He really didn't have anything to do. He was devastated and ruined. But then he was able to reform. He did meet a nice lady. He was always a loner previously to that, and this lady was someone that he was able to bond with, and this was something that he was never able to do when he had his mutant powers. Then, like all villains, he did come back to being a villain. He had the Brotherhood of Evil Mutants and regained his powers, but no one knows why. So we do see him in X-Men Evolution. He was also in the X-Men animated series where we got to see him in those tubes, where we got to see Karma for a blip, all the people that basically had telepathic abilities to contact people. He's also in Ultimate Spider-Man. Another thing that they forgot to mention is he was in Superhero Squatty, because that was actually the time that I ever knew about Mesmero when I was watching it with my little cousins, and I was like, who the hell is this guy beating up the X-Men? I don't know anything about him. And then I went down a very, very, very short wiki page.
Okay. Thank you for that, Ryan.
Welcome to Bayville, my new home. It's time you remember why they call me Storm.
Look at me, I look fat. Do I look that bad to you? Easy, Fuzzy Elf. Everything is going to be just fine.
Was tight. I give it 2 thumbs up.
Welcome to this week's Solving for X. My name is Sean. I'm the ultimate excavationist.
And I'm something of an X fan myself, Kevin.
And I am your astonishing X-Men stan, Ryan.
Woo. And I am honored and excited to introduce Mr. Charlie Peppers. Charlie, I need to tell you something really long-winded to let you know how excited and how much it means to me that you are on our podcast today. Do you mind if I tell you a little
God.
So just to give you kind of a point of reference, when my sister was 9 and I was, I think, 15, we were in the video store, Hollywood Video, and we saw this movie, But I'm a Cheerleader. And my sister said, I want to be a cheerleader. Let's get this movie. So we rented But I'm a Cheerleader, having no idea it was an LGBTQIA. Fast forward, I'm gay. She's married to a woman. So the reason I bring that up is Natasha Lyonne is her dream person to meet, because that was kind of her lesbian awakening. fast forward also to my sister and I would go on trips with my parents to Laughlin all the time growing up, and we would stay in the Riverside Resort. So my sister called me one day and said, "Sean, you have to watch the show Poker Face. It's got Natasha Lyonne, and it's filmed in the Riverside Resort." And then also my first job was working at an old folks home. So my favorite episode is The Way of the Monkey, which I bring this up because you are a writer and a story editor for Poker Face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great crew. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching our show and enjoying it. It's always nice when people have seen your work and they got joy from it. So thank you so much.
Yay.
You're welcome. Yeah, I've been texting her name's Jenny. I've been texting her like, "Jenny, you have to catch up." And I even told her like, Clea Duvall's in the last episode. And she was like, "Sean, it's like a reunion." I'm like, "Yeah, that's why I'm telling you."
It's funny too, because the first time I saw But I'm a Cheerleader was when Trixie Mattel lived here, going to college together. I was at his house. We watched it. And the first time I ever saw that movie. So it was kind of funny.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? I've never seen it. I've never seen it. But I will tell you, Natasha is lovely. Nothing but nice things to say about her. She was so sweet to me, the whole process. Just very cool. Exactly the way you would expect her to be.
Oh, very nice. That's good to hear. I'm sure Jenny will be happy to hear that.
lovely.
It's nice when people are nice.
Yeah, it gets you a lot farther. All right. And before we started recording, we were talking a lot of X-Men with you. Can we try to recreate that?
Yeah. I was just saying, and this is to your credit, Sean. Hold on, let me turn on this light.
Oh,
So it's about to get dark over here. Hold on.
Yes.
Right when the ball gets rolling. There we are.
Yeah. I was just saying that I think that the show X-Men Evolution, as you said in the African Storm recording that you did a couple of weeks ago, they didn't really use Storm that well. She was just kind of a glorified fog machine, which she kind of was there, did her thing. She had that one badass fight scene with Mystique, which I have thoughts about it because I think Magneto was really trolling Mystique by having her fight Storm.
Totally.
And Mystique, imagine the fucking ego on Mystique. Like, I got her. Just cut to bam. So that was really funny. I think that if the show had made Storm a teenager, they could have made her Punk Storm with a mohawk or something similar to that, and she could have been buddies with Rogue, and they could have been a little more dour with each other. Maybe have Storm be a car thief, and that's how she comes across the group. But then we're in danger of hitting the same beat as Rogue is hitting. So I don't know if it's that they weren't able to find a pocket for Storm and they weren't able to recycle it, because interestingly enough, I think there was a moment when I was watching this episode where Jubilee was talking in the danger room and I thought it was Kitty. Then I turned around. I was like, oh, that's Jubilee. I forgot that she was in this show and that they made her a Valley Girl too. I think the reason we didn't get as much Jubilee in Evolution is because Kitty was kind of in her pocket and did Jubilee stuff to the point where even when I was not watching the TV, I was like, oh, that must be a scene with Kitty. It's like, oh no, it's Jubilee.
That's a good point. And actually, you got my wheels turning, because you're right. We got to see Storm as very regal in X-Men 92, and we got hints of her past as a thief. But it'd be interesting to see more of her actually as that rough childhood, as that thief, and growing into the person she becomes to in X-Men 92. So I think there would have been room for it.
Yeah, a very starts off as Rihanna but becomes Beyonce. You know, like it's giving Riri at the beginning, but at the end, it's like giving Cowboy Carter. That would have gotten my little gay black heart.
And a much better version than our Apocalypse Storm. Ugh.
Oh my God! You know what? She wasn't given a chance. She wasn't.
She was not. She could have done so much. Yeah,
she could have done so much, but those movies were just interested in James McAvoy being like, Eric, you're better than this. You know, like every movie, every damn movie was that.
Yeah. Very good point. And what drew me crazy is like instead of actually flying, they were just like hanging on wires, just sitting up in the sky. I'm like, that doesn't look dynamic.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Let's hang here.
Yeah. So, is Storm your favorite character?
You know what? With X-Men, it's like picking my favorite child. All right, this is how I'll answer this question. I don't have a favorite character, but I do have a favorite roster. Like, I have a go-to roster because my favorite video game of all time is X-Men Legends on the PlayStation 2.
I love that game.
Right? Ooh, Kevin has it. Kevin, you grabbing it? You grabbing it?
Grabbing it. It's stuck in the stuck.
Yeah.
It's stuck, but I have it.
Yeah. So
How many times have you said that?
yes!
One and two.
I'm playing 2 right now.
I
So
went out again now.
my dream X-Men
Also,
roster.
Next Dimension. I love Next Dimension.
Oh my god, I have X-Men Dimension. Yeah, I
Same.
have that too. And X-Men Mutant Apocalypse on Super Nintendo.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have that actually on this system right behind me too. I've got like this old gaming arcade system, and it's got basically all the any game from
Really?
Sega, Nintendo,
Oh my gosh.
Super
hacks.
Nintendo. All of the X-Men's are on there.
Oh my god, we would have so much fun. That's
I
so
think I have
great.
Game Gear up right now.
So good. So good. I'm going to send you all a video of this guy on YouTube who created an X-Men Mutant Apocalypse remake, and he has Jean Grey in the game and Mystique in the game and Rogue in the game, and you see what they would have been like as characters, and he does more animations with everyone. It brings me so much joy. My dream X-Men roster is actually the roster from the first movie. I think Cyclops, Wolverine, Rogue, Jean Grey, and Storm is like, you can't go wrong with those 5. That's my favorite roster. I think Rogue is like, she's a Swiss Army knife. She can take anybody's powers. Storm is Storm. Jean, I think, is just the psychic who can like move shit and do that and create shields. And Cyclops is this great leader with his optic blast. And then you have Wolverine, who can always be like a brawler and kind of a tank. I don't have a favorite team, but that's my favorite lineup. And I wish that the first movie, moving into the second movie, would have done more with Rogue so that she could have been in that dynamic.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed. And she should have flown. They should have made her fly.
I know.
She flew the jet.
There you go.
Not well.
There.
Yeah. Oh my god. There was that. But yeah. Hold on really quickly. What are your favorite characters?
Well, Ryan and I are boring. Ryan, do you want to tell him both of our favorite characters?
We love Iceman.
I love Iceman too.
Yeah, I like him a lot. Yeah, I just connect with the character a lot.
Yeah, Iceman. Iceman's cool. I like it. Cool.
He's cool.
People know me. My Cyclops.
Cyclops.
I'm always a Cyclops. Although, if I had to choose between Cyclops and Corsair, sometimes I'm going to go into that daddy level, that daddy kind of things, because I love me some
You love
Corsair
your daddies.
but he's not X-Men.
Yep. Nope.
You should see the way that he's drawn in the new Phoenix comic.
Oh, yeah.
I got obsessed with him in Starstruck in the when the time displaced Cyclops was going into space with him. I was like, oh my gosh, he's so hot in this comic.
I mean, if there were a video of Cyclops' dad and Aladdin's dad, I wouldn't not save it.
That, yeah.
Like,
Do you need a minute, Kevin?
Yes. Yeah, that's a great Disney dads. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Throw Triton in there.
Online. I'm sure it exists somewhere online. Me and my boyfriend, one of the things that we always send each other is just really like naughty Disney shit to the point of it being ridiculous and stupid. It's like 40% of the time we're laughing at it, but 60% of the time we're like, save.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah, let's just keep that right there. That's going in. That's going in a particular bank of photos.
Yeah.
There was a website. It got taken down years and years ago, but it was called Rock Hard Disney. If you've ever heard of it.
Shut up! No, they did not.
It
no,
was.
they did
And it was
not.
it was just you choose a character and you can see your naughty of that character, even to like Simba and like animal, like anthropomorphic animal stuff. I'm like, I'm not into that, but get me back to the Aladdin section.
I have Xtoons videos, people fully animated things with Disney characters. I have them on my phone because they're so fun.
My mind immediately jumped to one of those videos that was particularly well done. But like, okay, should they be hired by the studio? Was this drawn by hand?
Right.
But I digress. When I really think they went too far when I saw Mrs. Potts. That's when I was like, not thick Mrs. Potts.
Was she being teabagged?
Wow.
Stop it. I hate you.
Like, tip me over and pour me out.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That one lump or two, I don't know.
Well, before we get into too much trouble, should we get into that previously on? All right. Last week we asked, which holiday episode did you enjoy more? And it's On Angel's Wings from X-Men Evolution, or Have Yourself a Morlock Little Christmas from X-Men 92. Charlie, I'm going to throw it to you. Which one do you like better, and which one do you think won?
I think On Angel's Wings wins. I like On Angel's Wings because X-Men Evolution, and y'all are probably going to scream at me, I think that X-Men Evolution is better than X-Men 92. But I think X-Men 97 is better than both of them. Like that, that's just, and I'm looking at that from a writing perspective. I look at X-Men 92 as they just, so much is happening all the time. And I think they did that just to keep the attention of kids with ADHD, which sometimes I like, but I think what X-Men Evolution does so damn well and has actually influenced some of my writing as well, if I'm being honest. They are so good at characters just hanging out and just doing life with each other and just being in stillness. And I think that deepened my love for X-Men as a kid and got me thinking about them as humans and as people with interpersonal relationships with each other more than the 92 cartoon or the movies did, because we really got to exist with these characters and really spend time with them. I love that this is pretty much just a Cyclops Rogue mission hangout episode on Angel's Wings. I am sort of into Cyclops and Rogue, but only in Evolution. But I'm also into Jean and Cyclops in Evolution because this is my favorite version of Jean. Yeah. Well, it was until 97. Now I really love that version of Jean and Madeline as well. But I just like them together. I like that they can understand what it's like to not be able to control their powers, and that gives them this unspoken kinship, and that Rogue finds Scott sexy and interesting and likes being around him, but it never feels like he's stringing her along or being weird about it. It's nice. Oh, and I liked her draining Magneto too. That was badass. That was really cool.
Yeah. And
so when you say draining Magneto, are we back to Rock Hard Disney?
Were you talking about in 97 when she drained him? No.
Oh, shut up. I just caught that. I was like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Oh, right. Right.
Well, I hate to burst your bubble, but On Angel's Wings only got 23% of the vote. Everybody liked Morlock Little Christmas, 77%.
I was wavering. I couldn't decide because I liked them both really for different reasons, and I can like flip flop easy. I am a flip flopper sometimes, but it's fine.
The best of us are.
Yeah.
Yep. I think you're right, though. They both offer different things. Now that you say it, yeah, Have Yourself a More Like Little Christmas is a little manic with like the whole, we mentioned a lot, but the Jean and Gambit fighting in the kitchen over the cooking and with like everything going on with the Morlocks. It does have those little moments, but they definitely throw a lot at you. Whereas On Angel's Wings is a little more calm, a little bit more to digest.
Mhm.
So I like
Yeah.
that comparison.
Yeah.
All right. And Ryan, you came across a piece of news. Do you want to let us know that the listeners that the Sexy Xy's in?
About who wants to play Storm?
Yeah.
Oh, well, the Wicked Witch of the West wants to step into the MCU, apparently. Cynthia Erivo wants to play Storm, which I'm actually extremely excited that Chris brought that you brought up Storm being misused again in X-Men Evolution, because they've already basically stated that who Jean's gonna play, like if it's not officially said, all the rumors have been out that the little girl from I forget, Sadie something, I believe, or something, but the little redhead from
Did he think?
yeah, from Stranger Things is going to play her, which I think is amazing casting. But then what are we going to do with Storm? Are we going to make Storm is Cynthia Erivo going to be the driver? Like, there's a lot of age difference from there. You know what I mean? Like, and I want Storm to be the same age. Like, Storm and Jean are supposed to have this sisterly bond and all this stuff. Like, yeah, I guess you could still have a sisterly bond with an age gap like that, but they're closer in age in the comics and a majority of the TV shows and movies. So I was totally for it at first when I started to hear it, because I love her as an actress and I love what she said about Storm, and how she described her and being like, no one's ever, like, she has a royalness to her and all that. So I was like, she has a real knowledge of the character herself in the comic book, but now I don't know if I'd like her to play it if the Sadie's going to be Jean.
That's fair.
Yeah. What are your guys' thoughts?
I mean, she was like kind of asked like by her, like someone on a was it like a event,
red carpet, yeah,
some report, yeah. She was just asked like, who would you want to play, and I think it was kind of like cool, like a fantasy casting. I don't know if it would be legitimately considered. I think she would do great at it, but I feel like there are other people that I envision more. I still like Angela Bassett, even though she's old. If you're going back to the younger thing, but Angela Bassett would be really great. I think Tasha Smith could be really good, or Melanie Libbard, I think is her name. She's a little bit younger. Those are more in my brain of what I like picture. But not to say she would be bad, just not what I envision necessarily.
I kind of wish they would bring back Alexandra Shipp, because she had the look down. They just didn't give her a chance to shine with those lines or that story. But she's gorgeous.
She is.
She actually stated before that she wouldn't come back.
Yeah,
I really like this Melanie Libbard. Though, Kevin, I just looked her up. I think that she has a beautiful
she's great,
face,
great look,
and she would be perfect.
Yeah.
Melanie Libbard. Oh wow.
Yeah,
right? She's great. She looks great. Yeah.
She is
imagine
stunning.
her with the white. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I would also see her in that, but yeah, I just want Storm to grow into whoever Storm is supposed to be, because I think the danger with somebody like Storm is that she is flawless, and that translates on screen to boring. So I think just make her a little messy and unsure of herself and show her progress into a goddess, and cast somebody young enough to really do that.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, she's never gotten a chance to really shine. It took me a long time to appreciate Storm, just because we used to joke that she was a wet blanket in X-Men 92. It wasn't until I started reading the comics that I really was like, damn, this bitch has it going on. Like, everybody loves her. Everybody wants to get with her.
Mm-hmm.
She's funny. She's fun. She's dangerous. Like, she's everything.
And doesn't need
I
powers
love
to
her.
do it.
I love.
Mm-mm. Cool. So thank you for bringing that up. Shall we get into
Oh.
our episode, boys? Oh,
I was gonna say, also, I wanted to bring up, I know that we're covering X-Men Evolution right now on the pod and all that stuff, but with Uncanny Experience, we never said anything. Like, they're actually doing the X-Men Evolution kind of this summer, and they're gonna have Kitty and Rogue, the voices there, actually available for you to see. So I forgot to mention that, but I mean, that's such a cool twist. Usually it's the 97 or 92 people, but now this year it's going to be Evolution, and that's what we're covering. So I just wanted to bring
Show
that
the
up.
evolution love.
Yes, exactly.
Evolution,
there you go.
I think we're going to bring Sean around by the end of this series. I think he is going to come around. Come on now.
I mean, this episode had at least perk your butthole
Penis?
a little bit. Yeah.
No, I agree. We will be still covering X-Men Evolution by the time Uncanny comes out. We'll be on Evolution until about September. So this is the place to get your latest news on Evolution. And where else are you going to get Charlie Pepper talking about X-Men?
Oh my God. But I will say, just to take it to Charmed, two of my favorite.
Thank you.
Yeah, I always take things back to Charmed. I will say that X-Men Evolution season 2 and season 3 are two of my favorite seasons of TV of all time. And two of my other favorite seasons of TV of all time are Charmed season 3 and 4. Like, I could have those on repeat in my house all the time. And I think what both those sets of seasons do is just something that turns me on intellectually so much in TV is when you just set something up, leave it alone, and it pays off much later. Right. And that is precisely what this episode does. And it just makes me like, ooh,
I know.
I love when TV does that. It makes it feel real and it makes it more rewarding. And I think X-Men Evolution season 2 and season 3, not only the effort, but the patience in the storytelling is just, it's like X-Men Evolution is that bitch. It
makes you stick with it. Yeah.
Sean is not that patient right now.
I'm not patient. I'm tearing down the wallpaper.
Wait till the end of this season. Like, wait till Wanda. Wait, have you seen the show?
No.
He's never.
He knows she's coming though.
Yeah. Wait till that happens. Up until shit's about to get wild.
I know.
Yay!
And thank you for the Charmed reference, because take that, Buffy.
Yes.
So, Charlie, then, who's your favorite Charmed sister? I feel like I know already.
They're like my kids. You know what? This is how I like to answer this question. I'm going to go quickly through the seasons because my answer changes based on the seasons. Seasons 1 and 2, Phoebe. Season 3, Prue. Hands down. Like, definitely Prue. Yep. Season 4, it's a tie between Piper and Paige. I think Piper in season 4A, Paige in season 4B. Because I think those sets of episodes where Paige knows that Cole is the source is probably my favorite run of episodes in Charmed, the entire series. I'm just like, oh my God, Paige, tell them. It was so satisfying to watch her go through that and like endeared her to me. And also she has like Prue-like instincts in that. And I think she also saw through Cole because she's a social worker and she knows what abusive patterns look like. So I really appreciated that. I think Paige was the best written in season 4 and season 5. And then after that, they lost her a little bit. Season 5, my favorite Charmed one was Piper, just because I loved seeing her go through that whole motherhood thing. Season 6, it fluctuated between Piper and Paige. Then season 7 and 8, I think Paige was the one who kind of still was more proactive about a lot of their stuff. But I would say Paige probably wins by majority of the seasons that I enjoyed her the most in. So in the order that I really like them, Paige, because she had more time, Prue, just season 3 was incredible, and she just fucking snatched that entire season's wig. Then after that, I would say that Piper and Phoebe are tied, because I think that Phoebe is just so I love her so much, and I hate how mean people are toward her because of all of the shit that I do not want to get into. But I think that character just has such a heart. Like, if anyone says that Phoebe lost herself in season 3 or season 4, I challenge them to watch the episode Trial by Magic, where you see Phoebe like, oh my God, you don't believe in magic, but this thing. No, we're going to go through the evidence right fucking now. I will say, I do think that that's the last time that my favorite version of Phoebe comes out, because I just love how much she loves magic and witchcraft. And I think that's the last time we really saw it. And I think we saw a little bit more of it too when she, oh my God, I need to land the plane. I'm talking so much about Charm. I do think that we saw a little bit of the Phoebe that I love come out when she got that premonition and Long Live the
I was going to say,
and he was, yeah, Kevin. And when she was like, I've never ignored a premonition in my life. I was like, that's right, bitch. That's right. That's Phoebe. That's Phoebe Hollowell. Just like, oh, I have to do something about that. Like, I love that what pulled her out of being queen of the underworld wasn't Cole. It was her, like, you killed him? You killed an innocent? You know, like, I love that. Sorry, I love all of them, but yeah.
And I would encourage you to watch season 7, episode 5, 6 Feet Under again, because I think we have the old Phoebe come back again in season 7. And that's why I wanted to honor that in the musical. I wanted to bring that old Phoebe back in the musical.
You have to. Great character. No other actress could have played her as well as Alyssa.
True.
No other actress could have played her that well.
Yeah.
I love everything you just said, because Paige is my all-time favorite, but Phoebe was my favorite before Paige came around. I feel like most people say Prue or Piper. I feel like the other two sisters don't get a lot of attention, but you hit the nail on the head for me.
Yeah. It really is. Piper would have been my favorite if they would have kept her where they were going with her in that episode Lost and Bound, where I think that was the perfect balance, and I'm so mad they didn't stick to it writing wise. Of she's still Piper, but she's honoring Prue and kind of taking the leadership role and like protecting Tyler and jumping into that. Also, magic is a gift. Let's be really proactive with that. I wish that they would have stuck with that instead of having her go back to, I hate magic, I want a normal life. I'm like, no, it was perfect. You should have kept it
right there.
Should have kept it right there, and we would be talking about a different character. I still love her, but I feel like they struck that balance, and then they were like, well, let's go back to that.
Yeah. Well, we're not here to talk about Charm, though. We're here to talk about X-Men.
Yes.
But that was a fun little divergence.
It made me a little happier. Yay.
Yeah. So today we are talking Mindbender. This released January 26, 2002, written by Greg Johnson and Bob Forward, not Bob Backward, directed by Stephen E. Gordon.
And this was another thing. I want to bring this up now, too, because I'm so confused. I mean, because this did air in January. It should have been the next episode. But my DVD has Walk on the Wild Side and Operation Rebirth before Mindbender. So I don't know what the order is supposed to be anymore.
Yeah, I don't even know where these orders come from. Everything's different with this order.
Yeah.
But luckily, we're just going with Disney Plus order.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, kick us off.
All right. Rain, giver of water and life. It pours down on an abandoned carnival where we find Jean wandering alone in her nightshirt. Scary clowns start to come to life out of objects. They start to chase our little Jean. She's surrounded by clowns. Just as one lunges at her, Jean wakes up, floating above her bed. Next to her is a jack-in-the-box, ready to open. A creepy face springs... A creepy face... I'm sorry. A creepy face on a spring poops out.
You're welcome.
That threw me off a little. I like that. Yeah.
Yes, I'm glad I have that effect. So, what's the temperature of the room? Is anybody afraid of clowns here?
I am not, but I was really not having it this morning. I watched it right after I got out of bed, and I'm like, oh no. I'm like, I can't handle it. It was really getting to me today. I was like, I'm like, I don't know why I'm so spooked by the scene, but it was really like disturbing to me.
I get that.
And then the Mesmero face. I'm like, get out of here. Like, I don't know why. It was just too much for me in the morning.
Okay.
I'm not scared of clowns, but I have a very quick, very funny story about one. I remember my 11th birthday party, which was X-Men movie themed.
Love it.
It was a surprise birthday party, and my parents, they did it up. They had X-Men movie cups and plates with the movie costumes on it, which I thought was really cool and very like specific. And my parents said, okay, we have a surprise for you. We have someone here who wants to see you. And my gay ass was like, Sarah Michelle Gellar? And they were like,
yeah.
And then a clown came down, and I was just like, I had a
Fuck you, Mom and Dad.
the rest of the part. Like, my dumb ass, I really thought that they got Sarah Michelle Gellar to come to a Brooklyn basement for an 11-year-old boy's birthday party. But that's whenever I see a clown, I always think of that.
She would do it.
That's
she
funny.
would do it.
She would.
Yeah.
One thing that I wanted to bring up too with the clowns and like the circus and all that stuff, I think this is a little bit of a callback because I did read that Mesmero actually set like one of the things was he put like the X-Men in a circus. Like that was like his like one of the times that he went after them. Like each of them were a part of a circus or something like that. So I like that it's a little callback.
Uncanny
to
X-Men 111.
There you go.
Oh, someone did their research.
Yeah, I didn't know that off the top of my head. I researched it. I can't own that one. And pop culture moment, the music is totally Friday the 13th, 100.
Pop culture moment.
Okay, I give it
Did we all
to
hear
you.
that?
Definitely, yeah.
I didn't even think about it, but cool. I love it.
That's why I'm here. I point out the comic numbers and the music. That's all I'm good for.
You're good for a lot more. Don't you ever say that.
Oh, stop it. You. Stop.
Yeah, I also want to say I respect this episode's restraint and not showing who the bad guy is until the very, very end.
Yeah.
Like, we
That's
don't
true.
know. We get, like, it's really bookended in a great way. We see the Mesmero face. Then we're really in the X-Men's shoes this entire episode, pretty much, of why are they robbing banks? This makes no sense. You know, so I think this is a really great, kind of starts with an homage to horror a little bit, because you said the Friday the 13th music, then to end at a circus again. I think this episode had a really nice cyclical nature to it.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
In the morning, the X team are out looking for Jean. Scott and Xavier are in Jean's room. Xavier is suspicious of the Jack-in-the-Box that has suddenly appeared in Jean's room. Scott tells Xavier he's an idiot, and that's the stupidest thing ever. It's just a Jack-in-the-Box. Dumbass. Beast comes in to report there's no sign of Jean on the premises. Xavier surmises Jean disappeared sometime in the night.
Wow. Good one, Xavier. That was really good surmising that you made there.
I mean, it's morning, so it must have happened at nighttime. I just
yeah.
You should be a detective.
You should- sometime in the night. What time, Xavier? Sometime. But yeah, this is a really cool, you hit it on the head. This is a really cool premise. Like, we don't know what's going on. Jean is gone. All we know is that she was having bad dreams. And now there's a scary ass, Jack-in-the-Box in her room. So this is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Quick question for all of you that I wondered throughout this episode, because another thing that I really like about X-Men Evolution is how they do teamwork and how, like, I buy that the team can do all of the things that we see them doing in the episode because we see them training, we see them running drills, we see them doing all this, we see them collaborating. Do you think that Mesmero was finding new, exciting ways for them to use their powers that were untapped? Or do you think that all he had to do was just hypnotize them and they immediately were just moving on muscle memory? Like, how much was stuff that they already could do, or how much was Mesmero? Because there was this interesting thing in the X comics at once where Emma Frost took over Iceman and she was able to tap into his powers and make him turn into fucking vapor out of nowhere, and was like doing all of these interesting things with it.
That's a really good question. And actually, funny quick story, that was mentioned in one of the comics I was reading. Like, remember that time that Iceman got turned into, or Emma Frost was in his body? And I was like, I don't remember that time. So I went back and read every single comic from the beginning just so I could remember that time in the future. But to answer your question, that's a really good point. I think it's muscle memory. I think Mesmero is probably like, I need you to get this done. And Jean subconsciously was probably like, well, shit, I need to get Nightcrawler to help me with this. And then I think it all goes from there.
I kind of feel that Mesmero is actually like in control of them. And like, we've never seen Jean later in the episode, like what she does to cars, stuff like that. And like, you know what I mean? Like, it was seamless, and we don't see her use like her powers like that. And it's unless it was the episode where the Phoenix was taking over her or something, you know what I mean? Where her powers were going berserk.
Yeah.
And I feel like it's him going for, or using the kids' powers more extreme than we have seen. And besides Kitty, you know, we just saw Kitty phase a plane through a mountain. So,
Right.
True.
I wonder though too, because we see Kitty when she enters the bank, she knows exactly where to phase through that she's going to hit the camera. You know, so someone has to have knowledge of that. So it had to be some kind of puppeteering or a way to see it. You know, it's interesting.
I mean, he's got Jean though too. Who's to say that Jean didn't?
Yeah.
You know, like go into people's minds. That wasn't there a security guard there at the bank? Yeah. So I mean, like she just goes into there and just shares it with everyone. But even when she comes out of
a link between everyone,
telepathic link.
Be aware of all the surroundings, like when they phased. That's so funny. And that also invalidates if Jean can do that. I'm like, why doesn't she fucking do that every episode? Why are they ever talking out loud? If I were Jean, I'm like, everybody just shut the fuck up. We're gonna
hive mind. I'm the queen.
We're gonna hive mind it so that we can just take people by surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's more like Mesmero unlocks all those doubts that they have. So Jean can always do the stuff that she's doing in this episode, but without those doubts, with just letting her body take control, it's unlocking that portion of her brain that can get all this stuff done. All right. Beast sits alone in his lab to see what's on the slab. He's scrolling through news and police sources to find anything about Jean. Professor X enters the lab to see what's on the slab, to report that he has also had no luck finding Jean with Cerebro. It won't pick up on her until she uses her power. Oh, I have questions about this. What do we think about this? So I feel like it intensely limits the power of Cerebro, that it can't pick up on a mutant unless they're already using their power.
Yeah, I'm like, I didn't remember that being a thing before. Like, I thought you can just like find them. It bothered me a little bit. I'm like, come on, Xavier. You're useless.
It could be canon to this, but I mean, even this is supposed to emulate what the 90 or the 2000 movie was. You know what I mean? And in the 2000 movie, you see how many freaking red dots were there? You know what I mean? Not all those people were using their powers at the same time.
Nope.
Like,
No, they're throwing baseballs and like going to school or whatever.
Like, so yeah, I agree. I think that's stupid.
Yeah. I mean, it does explain why he couldn't find Alex for so long. So it makes sense, like you said, in this continuity. But yeah, it just really hampers what Cerebro is meant for.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it also kind of hampers his connection with Jean, because I think of all people, he'd be able to just blink and find Jean because, like, let's be honest, that's his absolute favorite of anyone. If we're saying who's their favorite, it's not Scott, it's Jean. Scott! Like, a little bit like under there, because Jean is like literally like, that's like his pupil. Like,
Right.
he's like, in a non-creepy way in Evolution, but in Ultimate, very creepy.
Yeah. He's like, she
And
gets
even-
me, I get her.
Even in 616, it's creepy. Like, Stan Lee randomly wrote a line where all the kids are leaving, and Xavier looks at them from the window, and he thinks to himself, if only Jean knew about the feelings I had for her, or something like that. Yeah, and Stan Lee said he wrote it in there just to make, like, interest, and he didn't even have any plans of, like, where to take that story, and it wasn't built upon until the 90s. It was part of why Onslaught came into existence.
That's so weird. That's so weird.
It's so weird.
It's so weird.
Well, I think
Fire that guy.
in Ultimate X-Men
Needs to be on a list.
Didn't Xavier enter like Cyclops' thoughts so that he could know what it feels like to have sex with Jean or something? Wasn't he like kind of snooping to like kind of like, oh, I wonder what that feels like, and would in a very weird way kind of push himself into their, I might be misremembering that, but I think that came up somewhere.
I know this is going to sound weird, but that seems more Emma than Xavier.
I mean,
that Emma would be like, I just want to see what it's like to fuck Scott, and just goes into Scott's mind and does that. Because isn't that what she did?
There was a
with,
moment
like,
in 97 when Emma kind of implied that she knew about the psychic affair between Madeline and Scott. She was like, oh yeah, mind drift indeed. I'm like, ew.
I cannot wait
When have you been snooping?
Yeah. I can't wait for Cunty Emma to come back in 97. She was so good.
I know.
Cunty Emma sounds like Cunty Christie.
Cunty Christie.
That's what we called her on our other show, Cunty Christie.
On Hanging with the Hollowells.
Yeah.
All right,
Me?
Kevin, 4. Yep.
All right.
Come on.
Scott is driving through the city in his hot car. He's too busy dialing on his way. He's like, do, 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 do. Like, okay. He's too busy dialing on his way. Cool, futuristic phone device to notice the Circus of Mystery flyer that blows past his car. Do, 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 do. Scott calls Duncan to check on Jean. Duncan hasn't seen her. It's fine. Scott calls Tara next.
Is that a 2000s moment with the cell phone? Did we just have a 2000s moment?
What?
You know what happens to a toad when it's struck by lightning?
2000s moment.
I know. So futuristic.
When I did look at
It's
the phone, I was
crazy
like,
to me.
go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was going to say, when I looked at the phone, I was like, wait a minute, didn't we only have Nokias back then? Like the Nokia, like the Nokia bricks that everyone had, the little phones. But,
Yeah. Well, and it's crazy for me to think about that, but this is 2002. Like, it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but it was that long ago. Like, we didn't have cell phones and stuff.
22 years
Yeah,
ago.
I kind of, when I saw Scott doing this while driving, I was like, oh geez, calm down.
I know, don't get in an accident.
Like, relax.
It wasn't illegal back then. It wasn't illegal.
Nope.
Yeah.
All right. At the local music store, people mull about looking at CDs. Rogue enters the shop and to look for Jean, and then leaves. Meanwhile, Kitty checks the Brotherhood house for Jean. It doesn't go well. They all get mad at Kitty for thinking they would kidnap Jean. Kurt checks at school. I mean, one of them tried to kidnap her once. Blob.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah, I Just talking about that for a second, Jean is a saint for just letting that shit go. And really, if I were her, Blob would never hear the end of that whenever they're having a fight. It's like, really, Fred? Really?
I like that you called him by his name.
I know.
Really, Frederick? You know, just
Frederick Michael Duncan.
just like, I'm fucking serious. Like, that was the most incel shit that just got glossed over. It's like, you were supposed to be my friend. You know, like, I think if Blob, I kind of wanted Blob to have a reaction instead of Kitty having that. That could have been a moment of like, I was going through a really hard time, and Kitty just phases out like, geez.
Right. Yeah, I know, right?
Oh my God. Because after, I think that was the most intense that Fred was. I think that's the most intense he ever is in the show.
Yeah.
But like, calling back to that is, I wish that would have been a thing.
Yeah, we even talked about on that episode how we think that he might have been autistic or might be autistic of some kind.
I can see that.
Totally.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's kind of our way. I think it's really nice, actually, to have that representation. But
Yeah.
Can we have
Also,
you
Charlie,
just
the way
rewrite
that
the whole series, Charlie?
yeah.
What?
Can we have you rewrite the series? I like all your ideas.
Oh my God, that is the best. Forget compliments about my work or my looks or anything. That is the best compliment I've gotten in my entire damn life. Thank you so much. I am taking that. I'm taking that. I'm gonna just
yeah.
for a rainy day.
Something I said is touching your butt. I'm so excited. What were you saying, Ryan?
Oh, I was just gonna say, I love, Charlie, when you said really, Fred, and the way that your head tilted too, and just the look on your face, it like I'm still giggling at it.
I would never let him fucking hear the end of that. I'm like, you threw a filing cabinet at my face. Motherfucker, it is still in the opening credits. As you trying to murder me, bitch.
Right.
What else you gotta say, Fred? What else?
That's funny.
Love it.
I know Kevin noticed this in the next 2000s moment with the shirt tucked into the boxers. I know that's your favorite style.
Right. There it is.
It infuriated me
it.
so much.
I was like, why?
Why?
Also, did you notice? Go ahead.
Oh, I happened to freeze at this point to like look at all the CDs to see if there were any like other Dazzler moments, but there wasn't. But I love this name of this band, Fanta Fort. What the hell is Fanta Fort? Want a Fanta? Fort?
Oh man. So back at the Menor, Iceman leads the New Mutants into trouble. Jubilee feels they should be out looking for Jean. Berserker and Cannonball seem down to get into trouble. Iceman leads them into the danger room. Multiple catches up with them. The New Mutants tell Jamie he can't danger room with them and lock him out. Jamie's so cute. He's such a little peanut.
He's so cute. Yeah. But I was like, these children, like, did you learn last time that like just doing what you want is bad? But no, they're just like, I still want to do. I'm like, okay, I was over them at this point.
Yeah. Do you know that a really cool part of Multiple's powers is that if he creates multiple versions of himself, he can put them to work reading a bunch of information, and when he combines, he has all of the information inside of him. I think that is so cool.
I love that. What was it, Sean, when he did that? Didn't he send one to college? He sent one to like all over. Like, what comic was that? Because I remember him doing that. Was it part of
I think it was X Factor Investigations, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. But I love that you brought that up, Charlie. That's so cool that you knew that about Multiple Man.
Ooh, he had to eat one of his multiples at one point. He ate one of them when he was trapped somewhere. He was like forced to like eat it alive. And I also thought that was a little like,
I hope it wasn't in
gross.
Canada.
That's true. He would be a Wendigo.
Yeah.
Wendigo.
I remember, I think in Investigations also, there was the one that like never came back, and he like made a whole life of his own and like had a wife and kids, and then like
The priest.
Jamie needed him back, but it was like, I'm gonna take his life basically.
Wasn't
Wait
it
a
the
minute.
priest? Yeah.
Do they?
Yeah.
Are they permanent?
Well,
They're not supposed to be, but they have a mind of their own. So like that
Until
one
he
shows like
reabsorbs
I didn't
them,
want to go
yeah.
back. Yeah.
and currently in the comics, actually, there is one that is like, I believe, out in space that is like evil, and he's like Captain Madrox, they call him, or something like that. Yeah,
Oh, that's
He's
fun.
in
I
it.
can't wait.
yeah. It's
That's
in the. I believe that it's in the Unlimited series.
Huh.
Okay. Huh.
Can his multiples make multiples?
I don't think so.
I don't think so.
I don't think
I
so.
don't remember.
Hmm.
Huh.
That'd be like some Gremlins type shit.
Yeah. Well, and I think this is the first episode we finally hear Berserker talk. I was so excited. I was like, that's what he sounds like. Okay. Meanwhile, Logan checks for Gene Terminator style at the bus station. Have you seen this girl? The clerk said that he did see Gene in there. She bought a ticket to Boston about 4 that morning. See, that's investigation, not just she disappeared sometime in the night. Like he's actually doing something.
Yeah, I mean, Logan should be on this. Also, can we applaud how great this version of Wolverine is?
Yeah.
Like I'm all about it. I'm so glad that his fixation with Gene is nowhere to be found in here. It's just so, oh my God. We talked about it a little bit on our podcast with me and my friend Steve Selnick. Just leave that woman alone. Leave her alone. Like it's so tired to me. Like I'm only into it when it's a thruple with Scott.
yeah.
Then I'm kind of
my
like,
next question.
I was like, all right, I want to see something real quick. But when it's just Logan just pining after Gene, Storm is right there. Like Storm is right there. Psylocke is definitely right there. You know, like it's so annoying to me, especially
It's like, let her go. She's not your girl.
She's not. She's not.
Yeah.
Do you think Storm and Logan are an item in X-Men Evolution?
I think they fucks. I think that's definitely. I think that's happening. Particularly like her tone of voice around him and like how that happens. I think they probably like keep it from the kids or whatever. But I think that's
There's not a lot of people in that house. Like, you know.
True.
Just sneak over to my room for a little bit, you know? Yeah.
I mean, it's a great arrangement. Like, not no. And if they're not, they should have been. They should have been.
Ride the storm, if you will.
Yeah.
The program is called Storm Chaser. Logan knows it very, very well.
And Storm Catcher.
Storm
Catcher.
That's when the pagan happens.
Nice.
All right. Me? Okay, let's go. All right. Back at the manor, Xavier uses Cerebro to zero in on Jean in Boston. Scott asks if Jean is using her powers then. Xavier is sure she is.
Finally.
I can feel it.
Boston. We see Jean hovering over the grounds of a nice home. She telekinetically throws the gates open to the home, even though she's hovering. Jean flies into the window using her powers to pull it open. She enters the home safely and steals something. The police arrive. Jean uses her powers to throw the cards aside as easily as scratching her nose.
Okay.
Boom.
I believe that she can do this, but I call shenanigans because are we out exposing mutants? Like, how is this not national news? Like, that kind of made me, I came to that part in my notes. I'm like, yes, she could totally throw those cars, but this should have been, do we think that Xavier immediately just went and wiped their minds? Like, this is an all hell breaks loose situation of,
I know.
Yeah.
like,
right?
look at this woman
And then-
capture it. Just, I wonder how they figured that out, covering this up.
And this is like the biggest complaint we have about evolution because it's recurring. They always use the powers willy-nilly in front of people constantly through the entire series. Sometimes they cover it up, sometimes they don't, but apparently nobody ever notices.
Yeah.
Until they do.
It's always a
Until they
thing.
do.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like, oh, now I see it. I'm sorry, I was distracted before. I'm in this tree, but I was distracted. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How did
I
we
must
get
have hit a
in these
rock and landed in this
trees?
tree in this car.
Yeah,
Everyone's on their Nokia phone. That's why they don't know.
Right,
yeah.
Shit.
they were playing Snake.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I
Where
missed
you at?
Snake.
Snag.
Snack.
Snack.
This gave me another pop culture moment. This really gave me Magneto in X-Men 2000 throwing the police cars and guns around.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and he did do that like with just a little gay flip of the hand.
I love that.
I love what you did with your hair.
That's the best line ever.
Yeah. Xavier was just, that was, or Eric and Mystique are just really two older bitchy gay men. And
Yes.
and it's the best. It makes my heart smile so hard.
As it should.
Mm-hmm. Back at the manor, Scott rushes to prep the jet. He wants to get out of there and find Jean. Beast tells Scott there's no point. Jean already stole the ring and moved on. Xavier tells Scott that there is nothing they can do until they have another lead. Okay,
Useless.
Xavier, fucking try to be more proactive. Come on, dude. Really?
Like, what is your problem? Yeah.
This is so... He's so lame in this episode.
Right.
Yes, agreed.
I said that too. At least send somebody to Boston,
Right.
so when you hear something, they can jump on it rather than, oh, let's just wait and then try to get her next time.
Right.
This is why him and this world's version of Magneto broke up. It's like, not no to mutants and humans coexisting, but with your work ethic? Your work ethic?
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
You're just incompetent.
no. It's like, bro, you're stupid. Per my
He's like, the
last
relationship is
email.
over.
Yes.
All right, back in the danger room. The new mutants are one step away from tentacle porn. They are all ensnared in metal robot tentacles. Jubilee tries to use her powers, but it blows up in her face. Iceman commands everyone to combine their powers. One by one, they free each other from the tentacles. Jubilee is mad about the state of her hair. She goes to leave, but the doors won't open. There's no windows and no doors. Up above in the control room, Multiple gets his revenge by upping the danger level. This is funny.
Oh my god.
Yes. This chilling challenge
I,
to find a way out.
so I liked this sequence, but I wish that it were in a different episode. Like, I like it happening, but whenever I saw this, it kind of took me out of the episode a little bit, because wouldn't everybody be more concerned about Jean being missing and fucking up police cars in Boston? I think, and I know this was one of the moments where I stopped thinking, oh, I'm watching a great TV show right now. And I thought, oh, I'm watching a cartoon. You know, it kind of took my mind back to, they're doing that thing that cartoons do where they shove 3 shorts to fill their time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this felt so disconnected from the narrative thread that they had going on. if they were to rewrite this, what I wish they would have done is have the students gossiping about what's going on in like the rec room or something. Like
have a connection.
Yeah, have a connection and be like, oh, she's fucking crazy. Thank God it wasn't Storm out there. Oh my God, what do we think would happen? Would you rob a bank? Who would you rob a bank with? And once Jean like takes different people, it's like, why didn't she take me? And students could start getting jealous, like, oh, who's she going to take next? I always thought she was kind of, like, I wish that would have been happening, a little bit more of the clamoring between the students.
And that's probably part of why I was over them, too. I mean, on top of them being, like, rebellious teenagers and doing annoying shit, it's like, I don't care about you.
Yeah, they're not reading the room.
Yeah.
That makes I had that same feeling. This was definitely filler for the episode, and like you said, Charlie, I wasn't angry at it, but now that you bring it up, it doesn't go with the story at all, and it would have fit somewhere else. I like your idea more. I like the gossip. I like the chisme.
Yeah, and it's like it's an opportunity for characterization. You get to see different personalities come out. You get to see what people think about Jean and say behind her back. It's like, what's going on with her and Scott? It's like, no, Rogue likes Scott. No, she doesn't, does she? Like, give me shit like that. That's interesting. That's character work, but here we are.
And all those little beats could have come up, in any spot down the line because of these conversations.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
And that is a major thing that most of us like about X-Men is it's a soap opera with mutants in it. Exactly. Who's dating who's related to whose evil clone is who. Like we all love that stuff.
All right. A few minutes later, the danger room doors open and the foursome exits, looking the worst foe ever.
For where? Sorry.
Oh,
I typed this quickly.
Looking the worst foe where? Oh yeah. Okay, gotcha. Like villain where? Gotcha. Okay. Multiple reveals himself to the New Mutants. They go to chase him, but they are too tired and end up walking away the other way. They're like, "I'll get you tomorrow. I hate you, but I'm tired."
I was kind of surprised. We got a big old berserker nipple right here. Like, we got some nipple in the show.
Not
Hercules.
Also, they drew him hot. I would have a crush.
Yeah. I agree.
Later that night at the manor, a shadowy figure approaches the gate. It's Jean. She strides onto the premises. Scott sees Jean pass a room and goes to follow her. Jean attacks Scott's mind and puts him to sleep. Jean floats Scott to his bed and tucks him in. Did she do this to someone else in a different episode where she like floated them to their bed or whatever? I was having like the biggest deja vu with him.
I don't remember
doing this.
I don't remember.
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe I've watched the episode 4 or 5 times. That's probably possible. All right. Jean goes to Kurt's room and paranormal activity stares at him. Kurt wakes up and they just stare at each other. Kurt thinks to himself, will this be my second kiss after Bobby?
Aww. Under the holly.
Under the holly. They overreacted. I'm just going to say they overreacted too hard to that. If they weren't into it, they just would have been like, no. But they're like, I'm like, I did that in my youth. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
I did that.
Like, no.
Oh, yeah.
No.
What? Don't do that.
I'm not like that. I don't
I'm
have
not
those
like
feelings.
that. How could you think that I'm gay? Yeah,
Exactly.
so it's pretty much just that.
I don't like Wizard of Oz. What?
I don't even know what that is.
I'm not gay at all. Pass me that pillow, please.
Oh no. Oh my God. The next morning, Scott goes to wake up the professor. He reports that Jean was here, but now she's gone again, and so is Kurt. The team suits up, and Cyclops and Xavier go to join Kitty and Beast in their computer search for Jean. Kitty finds surveillance footage of Jean and Kurt boarding a flight. Beast used deductive reasoning to find that they were boarding a flight to New York. I'm going to shit on Charles a little bit more.
Please.
He didn't sense that Jean was back in the mansion. Just, dude, he's got students telling him shit like, oh, hey,
Right.
Also,
Jean
let's be
was
serious.
here.
Mesmero's powers is to hypnotize people. It's not that he has like a telepathic connection or anything. He hypnotizes them. So it's not like Xavier couldn't sense them or anything like that. No one else was trying to hide anything. It was them.
Right.
So shame on Xavier.
Yeah.
Shame on Xavier. Also, interesting thing, because I'm wondering how OP Mesmero is in this. So you mean to tell me that he not only has hypnotized Jean, but through Jean, he's able to use her as a conduit for hypnotizing other people? So he's using his hypnotic powers through her to get to Kurt and to get to the others. I'm wondering.
Unless he is,
I'm on that page, Ryan.
yeah, unless it's Jean Grey. You know,
Oh.
it's Jean Grey. So he has Jean Grey under control. Jean Grey, as long as he's hypnotized, be like, go to the mansion, get anyone under control that you can, and make them come here and do these, get these things that I need.
Damn.
Yeah.
You know?
Okay, I buy that. Damn, she's dangerous. She's really powerful. That's
Mhm. People
yeah.
fought for her.
Come
Take
to
over
think
Gene,
of
take
it-
over the world.
Yeah. Take the Gene, take the world. Come to think of it, riding that train of kind of rewriting the episode, I think it would have been interesting to see Gene and Kurt and the ones who do get hypnotized at the circus in the beginning. Professor X goes out of town, so he's out of the picture. Mesmero just takes them all like in one fell swoop, like, I got y'all. And then we just
They each get their own Jack in the Box.
Yeah. So that way we cut out some of the searching and just get to the action.
That's
We don't have to
really
worry about
smart.
dumbass Xavier.
That's really smart. You know,
Well,
and
also,
it,
would make. Go ahead, Charlie. Go ahead. My
I
apologies.
think we're about to say the same thing. Were you about to say that it would make Charles look less incompetent?
It would. And also, it would make sense, too, with Beast as well. Like, Beast doesn't have any of these powers. The only thing that he could do is research in his lab and stuff like that. So he could be, like, the one that'd be like, oh, crap, I guess we got to send the New Mutants with all the students gone. Like,
Yeah.
Those bad kids.
Yep. Wow, we're just writing our own episode now.
You gotta.
Yep. All right, the Blackbird takes off. Destination, New York City. Maybe they'll catch Death Becomes Her, the musical, while they're there.
if they're lucky.
If they're lucky. I just need to see it one day so I
Yeah.
can stop putting these hints into this.
I know,
this
because you
writing.
want it. And I
I
can't
want to
wait
see
till
it
you
so
do.
bad.
So good.
I have
so
my
good.
program somewhere.
How dare you? Meanwhile, Kurt and Jean close in on Township Bank. Jean floats them along and Kurt teleports them in. Xavier monitors from Cerebro and tells Logan to take the team to
There
Township
it is.
Bank. He finally did something. Cyclops and Wolverine break into the bank and join Jean and Kurt at the vault. Jean easily dispatches them. Jean and Kurt take off in the jet.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that they're surprised that didn't end well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, dang. All right. Back at the manor, the school sleeps while Xavier and Beast work away at deducing what Jean is up to. The Blackbird touches down outside. Jean starts to enter the minds of the remaining students. Xavier senses her, and another mind controlling.
Finally.
Finally.
Oh, and another mind controlling Jean's mind. Got it. Beast goes to exit the room, but they are sealed in. Spike has dismantled the controls. See, and so I think part of the search too. I mean, while we could have cut that all together, I think that does build a nice tension of the episode. Like one by one, they're getting picked off. It's very like, I don't know, kind of cool.
Also very 90s
True.
horror, kind of like that,
Yeah.
too. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or 2000s horror. All right. Later, Rogue is strolling through the manor and comes across Xavier working away in Cerebro. He mentally recreates the face he saw in Jean's mind. Rogue sees the face and tells him that's Mesmero from the Circus of Mystery. They were literally in town just last week. Rogue and Xavier go up to Jean's room and pop the jack-in-the-box to find Mesmero's face on it. Beast enters. He has found the third and final ring Mesmero is after. It's at the Museum of Eastern Antiquities.
Now we're cooking.
The minute I saw this name of the museum, I was like, I know what's going on here.
Yeah.
What could it be? What could it be?
What could it be? But this moment, and I didn't get to speak on this because I think I really like the relationship between Rogue and Jean in the cartoon as well, because I think it's very, they couldn't be more opposite to each other, but I love that they would do anything for each other. And I love how many times we see Rogue pull through for Jean, despite her just being blah. And I wish that an episode we got is just a team up of Jean and Rogue having to solve a problem together and work through their own shit. Have you all seen Justice League Unlimited?
Yes.
Okay, there's an episode with Hawk Girl, Shayera, and Diana Wonder Woman having to come together after they pretty much didn't talk for a season and a half because of beef that they had, and I think there should have been something like that for Jean and Rogue.
That would have been really great.
That would have been awesome.
I love that.
Also, a great thing that would have been, it's like for Jean to repay Rogue, because it does always seem like it's Rogue helping Jean and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
absolutely.
Like, if later on that they had, when Rogue takes Ms. Marvel's powers and has all those people in her mind, like it'd be cool if Jean helped her then.
Yeah.
that would be like a payback. Like they're both a little bit older then. Bam. I don't know if that happens in this series. I don't know.
Maybe it does. Yeah. Spoilers. The Blackbird lands at the Museum of Eastern oh my god, I can't pronounce this word. How do you pronounce it again? Eastern
Antiquities.
Okay. The Blackbird lands at the Museum of Eastern Antiquities. The guards spot it and call for an emergency. The guards go to the roof to find Jean, Nightcrawler, Kitty, and Spike lined up and ready for action. Spike pins the guards to the wall. Kitty phases the team into the museum while cleverly taking out the cameras. Kitty trips the alarms and locks down the room they are in, keeping the guards out. 2 guards come through another entrance. Jean easily dispatches them. The team get to the last ring and port out. They take off in the Blackbird.
Bam.
When Kitty comes up from the floor and she just literally is like looking down like this and doesn't even like look at the guard, I'm like, this little creepy bitch looking like the girl from the Scream or some shit. I'm sorry, from the Ring.
I know.
Samara over here.
That was creepy.
She's so good. Kitty is like very deadly if writers know how to use her. Like I think in Astonishing X-Men, we got to see a little bit of that. Just, I will phase this axe into your head if you don't give me the information that you need. I think, she's so slept on.
Did you read the most? Go ahead, Sean.
Oh, we're gonna go to the same place actually, but my friend Chris is a Kitty hater, and then I showed him. You can talk about it, Ryan, because we're gonna talk about the same sequence.
Well, are you up to date, like in the comics at all, Charlie, with Kitty?
I'm not, but I know that they're no longer calling her Kitty; they're calling her Kate Pride, and I'm like, ugh.
She's back to Kitty. Yeah, she's back
like
to
when
Kitty.
people call me Charles, not Charlie. I'm like, I don't even respond to Charles in the street. I would literally not even clock it. I've been Charlie since the 9th grade that I just don't even clock it. But that kind of turned me off to it because I think Kitty matches her energy more. But are they messing up her character?
Well, in the Krakoan age, she became a pirate at first, which was actually really cool, though. Like, what she did, though, was basically, like, she wasn't able to enter the island of Krakoa yet. And then, so what she did is she was bringing mutants to the island and, like, helping people that weren't able to get there in other ways. So, like, that's what she was doing. And then something horrible happened in the comics, and she went in a very, very dark path. And she was no longer Captain Kate Pride, but she was Shadow Cat, and Cat was with a K. And she basically wore the ninja suit that she wore when she was like a rendition of it when she was training as a samurai with what was the
Wolverine?
Yeah, Wolverine.
Oh,
and
Ogun.
Ogun, and she became the X-Men's she became worse than Wolverine, basically. Like, she would literally, like...
Oh, yeah, sorry.
But you gotta find out what made her, if you find out what happens, you might be like, oh, okay, I understand why she...
Okay, I'll check it out. That character...
I don't want to ruin anything,
I feel like Kitty is kind of... to the X-Men what Barbara Gordon is to the Bat family. Like, I kind of think they're very much cut from the same cloth. So maybe I need to check it out. I'll change my mind if I see it. I'm going to check it out and I'll email you. That sounds interesting.
I agree. They're the backbone. Both of them. Yeah.
There's a scene in Follow the Mutants that I showed Chris, and basically Kitty lets loose with her power, and she kind of doesn't take into account the no killing rule, and you just see her like, she lets loose, and it's so badass. He was like, okay, maybe Kitty's kind of cool. I was like, yeah.
But it's like anywhere from 12 to 18 people, all within 10 panels. 10 panels,
But
and they're the goriest panels from
Ryan's,
X-Men in a while,
To Ryan's point, when you read it, you're like, this is deserved. They get what's coming to them for what they did. So
really?
Yep.
Oh. Did they do something to Peter?
No.
No. But
Well, kinda.
Okay, I'm excited now. All right.
Yeah. I have goosebumps like talking about it. Like, that's how how good the series was,
All right. Cyclops and Wolverine wait on a rooftop for the X-Team to pick them up in a helicopter. Beast announces that they're going to the circus. The Blackbird lands at a circus. The copter lands minutes after. Xavier demands for the remaining team to keep mesmerized mutants busy while he looks for Mesmero. It starts to rain. The two factions of the team lock into battle. As the team fight, Xavier tries to talk to Jean. She lifts him up in his chair. While she is distracted, Rogue absorbs some of Jean's powers.
Oh.
Yeah,
I really have an issue with this helicopter van. They only had a jet. That's all they had. Where are they getting all of these other objects? All these other
They
things?
rented it.
They called Inspector Gadget and the Ninja Turtles and, worked together.
Exactly. Apparently.
They had Kitty call Enterprise. It's like, all right, so we need this other van. Make sure it's detailed, okay? So I'm wondering if that's how they got there. But can we talk about, speaking of Kitty, can we speak about the absurdity of her kicking Wolverine and him play acting that it's the fucking worst pain he's had in his life? It's like, you woke up in a tank, bitch. I called shenanigans on that. Unless, and this was my brain because I was stoned while I watched this episode the second time. Maybe she phased through the adamantium and she hit his funny bone or something like that. Or he's like, oh shit. Just,
no one's hit my bone like that in a while.
Oops, orgasms. I'm sorry. Yeah. Okay.
I felt the same way though too. I'm like, he has shin guards on as well. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Kevin.
Yes. As Rogue struggles with Jean, the last ring is flung into Mesmero's grasp. Xavier uses his power to lock into mental warfare with Mesmero. Mesmero mentally tells Xavier he has no idea who he's messing with. After no. Mesmero is able to mentally subdue Xavier and knocks him over. Mesmero retreats into the tent. Just then, the students are released from Mesmero's control. The team help each other get situated. Rogue uses her stolen gene powers to rip the tent in half, but Mesmero is already gone. Beast checks on Xavier. Xavier tells Beast that Mesmero wasn't the one in charge. There was a much stronger mind behind Mesmero.
I wish we set up a drinking game every time Mesmero said in this scene. We take a shot.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'd be able to walk after that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
He's doing a lot. Can we also compliment just how I was just so proud of Rogue when she, seconds after taking Jean's powers, was like, what a powerhouse. This show made me more of a fan of Rogue, weirdly in a way more than the original show did, because I think we show Rogue stepping up to the plate more and more. It made me a Kitty fan because of a lot of what we see Kitty pull off, made me more of a Jean fan, did make me more of a Storm fan, but I already was. You know, I think it does a lot of its characters well.
I checked out of what you were saying after you said Rogue was better in this show.
I like Rogue. I think she had more of an wait till you see where she goes. See where they take her. Like they do some interesting shit with her.
There's so much exciting stuff.
And to be fair, I do really appreciate both Rogues. I like the Lenore Zan X-Men 92 Rogue more just because that was the one I grew up with. That's one's more based on the comics. But I really appreciate how they changed this Rogue and made her her own from what I've seen so far. So I can agree with you there.
Yeah, she's a more well-adjusted Nancy from The Craft.
Yeah.
Like,
which, you know, if you can go listen to that episode of your podcast because I'm on that one.
Yeah, that's what I thought of. I was like, Rogue is like, I fucks with this version of Rogue. I really enjoy her. And I equally enjoy the other one, especially after what they did with her in 97. God, so good.
Yeah. Oof.
I think that Rogue overall is just an amazing character. And in almost all the series that she's in, even Wolverine and the X-Men, she's a pivotal character in all of it because she's such a great character. And there's so many dynamic ways that you can do it. And just the rendition of her and how she's, goth in this. And it was just so cool. So I completely agree that you could like both Rogues. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, she just has an inherent angst to her, you can't help, but there's something really tragic, but also something really cool about her. Something that made me appreciate Rogue a lot. I think when I was a teenager, this was back around the time X-Men Last Stand came out, I always read the novelizations. I would save up money for my little Dairy Queen job and I'd buy the books so that I could read along with the movie. And there was this part where Rogue was in the clinic waiting to get the cure. And we literally have a page of Rogue second guessing getting the cure and truly thinking about what she would be losing if she gave away her powers. And I remember reading this. She said, I would have to fear people touching me for different reasons. And she really sat with that. She was like, that would be different, because she's scared of people touching her because she doesn't want to hurt them. And she wondered what it would be like to walk in a reality where the opposite is like, oh my God, people can touch me, and I thought that was so interesting and just such a, I felt like I was sitting in the clinic with her thinking through it. And she also thought it is interesting to walk in people's shoes and to get a little bit of their experiences, because I think there is something in Rogue that is inherently more empathetic than Jean, because Jean just pops in and pops out. Rogue literally has people living inside of her head. And I have to wonder if Rogue's attitude towards anyone changes after she's absorbed them, because if you were to touch somebody and understand completely what they're going through, I wonder how that would really kind of skew the way that you are with them. It's like, honestly, the ultimate form. It's vampiric, but it's the ultimate form of intimacy.
All right, let's take it home. Somewhere in Egypt, Mesmero enters a tomb on a mountainside. He places all 3 rings on a dildo and uses it as a key. It unlocks a door. Behind that door is another door with a scarab on it. Mesmero tells his master he's ready for the location of the other 2 keys. Mesmero is excited that he has helped to open the door so the world can once again tremble at apocalypse. Yeah.
Do you notice, Charlie, how I wrote in there he puts 3 rings on a dildo and neither of them flinch? They're just used to it. They're just used to my stupid writing.
Oh no, I totally get it.
Like, oh yeah.
I was like, dildo.
I love it.
Oh my god. That is so funny. Oh my god. You might totally cut this out because it's TMI, but I don't care. So my partner for Valentine's Day last year, he keeps joking because he ended up getting us like this massive 2-sided dildo.
Nice.
And it was like, it looks like this. I forget that it's actually in my like toy drawer because I have no desire for it to go near my body. He like, it's super floppy. It's super floppy. I also like that it's brown because he cares about inclusion. And he was like, we have to use that. I'm like, that would be like pushing a really limp but baby arm shaped noodle into both of our bodies and trying to like achieve simultaneous. I don't know. But currently that... Sorry, as soon as you said dildo, I thought of that because Cody's always like, Charlie, remember the gift I got you? It's like, Cody, yeah, I'm trying to forget. I'm trying to fucking forget.
See,
that
you know what you
if a
do?
robber
Just
ever
do it-
breaks
use it
in.
as like a flogging. Just whip him. Just whack him
It's
with
like, just whack him
Yeah.
with the milk chocolate covered like, double-sided dildo. Like,
Yeah.
it also, I'm like,
Yeah.
this is too, like, my hole, baby, my hole. No.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh my gosh, I was gifted this giant like vibrating one. It's like it's huge,
uh-huh.
and it is chocolate too. But I was like, I'm curious, but I'm afraid.
Yeah. I'm like, no, but also like, damn. And like both of us at the same, like, not just a regular dildo. Like we would both at the same time have to, both like be
because that's how it works.
out
That's how
of
it functions.
commission.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. Like, so sorry.
It'll be like
Keep that in the pod. Don't take it out. I'm sex
No, I
positive.
mean,
I don't give a
much
fuck.
like a dildo, I'm keeping
Yeah.
that in.
Yeah, please.
Right, we
please.
are not shy in this podcast whatsoever.
Yeah, I'm not
after
saying
that, it'll be like a hot dog down a hallway.
Oh no. Well, let me clean up our act here. So, what did we think of the episode? Give an opinion. And Britishly bitchin' like Emma, pretty cool like Iceman, Australian Wolverine, you kind of love it but kind of hate it. Fat and sweaty like Jubilee, are unspeakable like X-Men Origins Deadpool. I'm keeping you on your toes. I'm going last.
Oh, fine.
I'm gonna say pretty cool like X-Men, pretty cool like Iceman. I don't think this is a perfect episode of TV. I don't think that it's a perfect episode of X-Men Evolution, but I respect the hell out of it for playing around with the structure. We saw an homage to horror. We saw you know, Mesmero doing things that we hadn't seen a villain do. We're seeing something that is going to pay off much, much later. So I really appreciated that, the patience and the storytelling. Also, I want X-Men Evolution to get its flowers for this. They do action scenes so well.
So
like
good.
the creative ways that these characters use their powers is just so. Sometimes when I have to write an action scene, because I write mostly action and horror and sci-fi shit because I'm a nerd, I'll put on X-Men Evolution in the background and I'll see how, you know, them fighting is an extension of their personality and their character. And I think that's something the show does really well. And this was a very action-packed, suspenseful episode that made Charles look like a dumbass. And I wish that they would have. That's what took the rating down. Charles looking like a dumbass, the Danger Room shenanigans. Jamie is an angel, leave that boy alone. And yeah, cool like Iceman is my rating.
Nice. Okay. Who's next?
I'll go, I guess.
Okay.
I think there is a lot of really good things about this episode. We do have some qualms. Obviously, there are things that could make it better, but for the most part, it's very enjoyable. It's very suspenseful, and yeah, they're doing a lot of really good things. The action scenes, like you mentioned, there's some really cool powers and some interesting characterizations. And I'm gonna give it a Britishly Bitchin' just because it is better than some of the other episodes that I rated pretty cool. I think the setup is really great, and I think that we are, you know, getting into something serious. So yeah,
Nice.
I'm going to join the pretty cool like Iceman crew. I also thought that for the reasons that everyone said, and also just because this is another portion of X-Men Evolution where it's just the tip. But it's just the tip of an amazing story that is going to be told throughout the next 3 seasons, to be honest with you. So that's what I like about Evolution, is that it kind of does that too, where it like it has a little Easter egg right here, and that Easter egg is just going to get bigger and bigger and bigger throughout.
it gets to gestate. You know, you get to like keep them in the back burner, but know it's
like
there.
we might not.
Yeah.
You're gonna forget about
like
it.
we might not hear about something until like maybe I don't know, Sean. We'll find out.
Yeah, not till like
Later.
Okay. Well, first off, I want to point out, you hear that, Cody? Just the tip, not the whole damn dildo.
And why did he just text me as you said that? Oh my god! He just texted me like a devil emoji face. Sorry, like the bat signal. He's like, I'm dating you.
Well, you better watch out too, sir. I mean, you've got like
I'm waiting.
You've got like a month to prepare till it's the anniversary of that gift, so be careful.
I'll just get him something else. I'll just slap him with it, like you said. I'm just gonna be like,
No,
Extract him with all the other things.
you should, like, when he comes home, you should be like tossing a salad with it.
oh my god, yes.
Look, I used
Stirring
it.
a stew.
I'm stirring my cauldron.
I'm gonna jump rope with it. It'll just be like, I'll be like, Miss Mary.
Matt.
Why did I
love
hear
that.
the thing hitting the ground as you were doing that? Like in my mind,
It was like,
whack, whack.
I did a clap.
Oh.
Oh my god. Oh, that's heavy.
All right. But yeah, so I had similar feelings to all of you. Like the Danger Room, it was random. It didn't bother me though. Xavier, I'm kind of used to him being a dumbass in this show. So with the different feel of the episode, with it feeling more horror, with the inclusion of Mesmero, I really love the fact that, like, even though it doesn't emulate a comic directly, like it still does, like at least like kind of reference one. So I gave it Britishly Bitchin' Like Emma. I'm right there with you, Kevin. I love this episode. I love it.
Is this your first Britishly
Yay.
Bitchin' for Evolution?
Oh, are you asking me if I have an Excel spreadsheet right here that I can open to check on that for you?
Maybe.
I think I gave Rogue Recruit a Britishly
Oh,
bitchin.
Yeah.
Deserved.
Let's
Deserved.
see,
Well
let's
deserved.
see. Oh, I gave. Oh yeah, Rogue Recruit, and no, Power Surge.
Oh, okay.
Rogue Recruit and Power
Yes.
Surge.
Okay.
Mhm.
Awesome. So you're liking some
Yeah.
apps.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the show overall. I just like to give you guys a hard time and act like I don't like it more than I don't like it. All right.
It's a superpower right now.
Yeah, that's all I have. It's all I
You didn't
have.
see it all. Yeah.
All right, so most excellent player. Mine is obviously Professor X. What do the rest of you?
You know what? I'm gonna give. I'm torn. Who do I want to? Because I think I'm gonna give it to. I'm gonna go against the grain. I'm gonna give it to Spike. And here's why I'm gonna give it to Spike, because after the pure just. And Spike's really young. He's like, is he like 12 or 13 years old?
I think he's a freshman, so he'd probably like 13,
He's in high school.
14,
He has to be in
yeah.
high school.
So he's
Yeah.
13, 14. They gave him such a hard time. I agree with your point a few episodes ago. I listened to it
Yeah.
a few days ago. It's like they're being way too hard on him. He's not doing drugs. He's not having sex. He's not doing that yet. You know, I
Yeah.
think that having him use his powers in such an effective way and look so badass, like when all the bones came out of his back and he was just like thwip, I was like, let's go.
Mhm.
It was like, it was a very to the point
Another
where
kind of precursor to things to come.
yeah, like, and I love
Mhm.
that.
Yeah.
I feel like if this were X-Men Legends, that would have been Spike at like level 35 or something when you've already have gotten a bunch of his powers unlocked.
Yeah.
I thought he was really cool in this app.
Speaking back on X-Men Legends, I know that you said you had your favorite. Who was your roster that you choose for that? Was it Wolverine, Rogue, Storm, or was it the team? The movie
Here's what I
team?
do. Oh my god. So my go-to team, I've been playing this game over and over since I was 14 years old, and I have two memory cards worth, maybe 3 of different team variations, because I'm such a nerd and I have a little notebook about different experiments that I want to like save up the powers. Like, I'm so nerdy.
I love it.
My favorite team, you can't go wrong with Cyclops, Storm, Jean, and Wolverine, because Jean has like her psychic scream that she does that really takes out a lot of enemies. But in the levels where we have Sentinels, I switch out Jean for Rogue, because if you level up her Southern Strike to its max, it can take out Sentinels with one punch. So in those levels, I level out her Southern Strike and I pair that with Shadowcat's Touch, which is a item that if anyone touches a Sentinel, it does 3 times as much damage. And I just have her be a wrecking ball. And I get Storm up to Chain Lightning so that she can take out more of the robots too. And then I level up Cyclops' command ability where he buffs the team's defenses so that they're more effective. And I have Wolverine tear shit.
Oh my goodness.
Very
Yes.
awesome. I love
That was
that.
an answer. Yeah.
Yeah, too thorough.
All right. Well, I'm
What's
giving
next?
mine to Logan.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like Logan did all the detective work here.
I'm gonna give it to Beast because I think he did a lot of detective work on the computer too. He was doing all the stuff that Xavier should have been doing. He's like, "Fine, you suck. I'm gonna take care of this, bitch." Like,
Yep.
here I go. So I'm giving it to Beast.
I know we don't usually do this, but my most excellent player today is actually going to be Mesmero.
Fair.
Because
Yeah.
it was cool the way that he took over Jean, everything that he did with the powers. But then also, like you said, he set this little Easter egg for us that's going to, or this little story that's going to bloom throughout 3 seasons. So I'm extremely, that's why I chose him.
And he got away with it too, with those meddling kids.
Yep.
He did. You read my mind. You read my mind. I've been like, he totally got away with that shit with the meddling kids. Oh man,
That's funny. So the X factors. So thing that highlights the greater X universe, or just favorite moment. Mine is just the fact that Mesmero gets his day. Like, I feel like Mesmero is an underused villain. I think he's very dangerous, and I'm glad he finally got like his light of day in the show.
Yeah, they gave him a voice.
Yeah.
It's really neat.
he did. My favorite moment is just because I love that Rogue is the Swiss Army knife of the X-Men, and you could literally drop her into almost any situation. She took one touch of Jean and immediately looked at that 10, was like, rip.
Yes,
Just
that was
with
so
such
cool.
finesse, and looked so good at it, and it made me really... Okay, quick question for all of you. Who do you think, aside from Cyclops and Jean, of the kids, is the most fit to take over as leader? Like, there's a first command, which is Scott. Jean is obviously, in this continuity, second in command. Which of the kids do you think could be like a third in command or something, or like a soft second?
I
would
totally
say
think Rogue
Rogue.
could do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I think she could totally.
I think the next not
She's
couple,
got-
but next two, that it would be Rogue and Nightcrawler, like, you know, brother and sister.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know,
And we talked about how she's got the empathy, she's got the know-how, she's got the trauma, she's got that little chip on her shoulder to understand.
mhm.
Yeah, I think she would be a really wonderful leader. Yeah.
I'm gonna yes and that. I'm gonna say Rogue and Kitty as like a pair.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Because I think like they bounce off each other very well. It's giving Buffy and Faith vibes, like just how
Oh,
they
yeah. Oh, Ryan smiling.
He brought Buffy up
Faith is my
to
favorite character.
Kevin.
It's fine, whatever. Okay. X Factor. Oh, okay. I guess I'll do X Factor. I'm giving it to kind of like the little hypnotized team up we got, working together, doing their skills, being possessed. And for me, it's kind of like a foreshadowing to Apocalypse. It's almost like a little mini Horseman situation here, which is kind of
Kevin.
really kind of fun. Yeah, yeah. So I love that. I think it's a little nod to what's to come.
Oh my god, I didn't even think about that. I love that. Well, mine is Kevin's too now. No.
All right.
Yeah.
That works.
Yeah, I was gonna say just the way that they showed Beast in the Lab and Danger Room more, just because it's part of the X-Men universe. But I like Kevin's much more.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie. That crossed my mind. Like, is he one of the four horsemen, like, later?
Yeah.
Like, I'm excited to find out more. I want to know more. I know I have to wait a long time, though.
You'll appreciate it because when it pays off, it creeps up on you. It's gonna be genuinely like, oh shit, they're circling. Because so much juicy stuff is gonna happen that your mind is gonna be taken off of this. And at the moment where you're most distracted, it's like, boom.
Yeah.
Remember that dildo with all those rings on it? All right, we're paying off now.
Not the double-sided one. The one with the ring.
Not the
Not the
double-sided one.
double-sided
We're
one.
done with that.
Yet.
I do have a cock ring that's just like that, actually. The multiple rings, yes.
Yeah.
Just have them all, Kevin.
Yep. Well, on this week's Previously On, I was inspired because we get a very different Mesmero than what we usually get. He's usually green. He's usually in different, like, flamboyant outfits. So this one has more of a tattooy face. So I want to know which Mesmero wore it best. We've got this, like, Serpent Society reject, sexy Mesmero. We've got the X-Men Evolution, like, old man Mesmero. We've got the sexy tattoo forehead Mesmero. Or we have this, like, RuPaul's Drag Race Season 18 Mesmero.
Oh no.
Bring it to the runway.
Leave him alone. He only had 10 minutes with random items.
Exactly. Drag on a dime, all right? Drag on a dime. lady.
Drag on a time.
Tried. She was trying her best.
You know Michelle hates a bodysuit. No,
So what are our thoughts?
Oh
What's
my
your
God.
favorite?
all right.
Oh, it went away.
I'm gonna go with number one. Just the cuntiness of it just makes me so happy. Also, this caption, like what he says, she gave me access to Xavier's mansion, and from there, the X-Men fell like dominoes. An instant eye contact was all I needed to enthrall even the strongest of them. Like, if Mesmero was on Real Housewives,
Yes.
that would be their cutaway clip. It's like all it takes is a moment of eye contact with me, and they fall like dominoes.
Instead of holding an
Nice.
apple or a piece of fruit, he just has the hypnotizing thing.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. 100%.
All right. How about you, Kevin?
I was thinking of number 3 because I think I liked the I don't know, it feels very simple and sleek. But I think I'm gonna go with number 1 too. It reminds me of Cell from Dragon Ball Z a little bit.
Oh,
He's doing
okay.
the Lionel Richie, you know,
Yeah.
he does in his album where he's like,
Lean back.
Lionel Richie, yeah. Yeah, he's got the confidence to wear the idiot helmet. I love it. So I'm gonna do number 1 too.
He's got the confidence to wear the helmet.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, Ryan, which one?
I'm actually gonna go with number 2. I'm gonna go with Evolution. I like this rendition. I like especially with how they're taking the character in this, that he's kind of more of a
Inconspicuous.
yeah, and who he has relationships to. You know, if he's Apocalypse, it kind of the facial tattoos and stuff that kind of giving something that Apocalypse would have, or one of his followers would. So,
And a little bit like Xavier. Looks a lot like Xavier.
mhm,
Yeah.
actually.
true.
He's like the evil Xavier from '92.
Yes,
He's like, yes.
yeah, he has the cape and all.
Yep.
Yeah.
After
Well,
this, I
I'm-
would have been like, yo, Mesmero, do you want to run the school? Because that shit was
Yeah.
efficient.
Yeah.
And you did that.
It's like, let's promote you. Yeah.
Well, I'm also a minimalist. I don't like anything like too like out there and colorful, so I'm gonna go with number 4, the season 18 RuPaul Reject. I just think it looks really cool. I think like he makes his own like character. Like he takes all the colors of the original and he like puts it together into a like really cool looking way. I really like number 4.
I like that. Good.
He's got like this bullseye hypnotized third eye.
Yeah.
crown.
Yeah, it kind of fits his power.
Totally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, what's up? Oh, I know what's next. Oh, Charlie's so excited. Charlie, you're gonna play a little game with the. Do you want to play a game?
I love to play a game.
Yeah.
So we have a little game we like to play with our guests, or sometimes we play with each other. The game too, Danger Room Divas. So
Okay.
to start off, I just need you to tell me: would you rather be a hero or a villain?
I am gonna go against type, and I'm gonna say villain because I'm like I have a naughty streak, but I'm also like such a goody goody. Like in Westworld, I would always choose to be like a good cowboy. Like I'm just that person. So you know what? I'm gonna go full Slytherin and just say I want to be a villain.
There you go.
Oh, fine. All right, and then you get to challenge somebody to be the hero, and you guys are going to argue for 30 seconds, one at a time, over a randomly chosen situation. So, for example, actually, let me tell
Okay.
you what last week's was, so we get an idea.
Yeah, last week's.
So last week it was me versus Kevin. I had to argue for Multiple Man, and Kevin had to argue for Val Cooper. Who would be more likely to listen to Nickelback?
Okay.
And let's-
Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
So let's see how that one panned out. That one.
Do I get to get a turn with each of you, or is the person that I pick the person that I get each round?
It's just one round, so you're just gonna go against one person.
Okay. I don't know you, Rai, so you would surprise me the most.
Okay.
So let's pick Chaos.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I can't wait. Let's do it.
And last week ended up with multiple man winning at 71%. I'm sorry, Kevin.
And I saw Phoenix's message. So it's like, but I feel like it's not always based on argument. It's based off their own personal opinions too.
Very
Yeah,
true. Very
I
true.
agree.
I agree with you.
Mm-hmm. All right, so let's go ahead and choose our characters. Oh, you get Lady Duststrike.
I love her.
Good. All right, and then Ryan, let's get yours. Wolfsbane.
All right, I like that. All right, but both of us got some claws on us.
Yep, you got Kitty's got cause.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god, I love her. She's such a great queen.
You're welcome. All right, and your situation. More likely to be a Disney adult.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, Charlie. While I get the timer set up, who is going to go first?
Oh, okay. You can go first.
Oh, thank you so much.
Come on, damn it, can't you make this program a little tougher?
Oh, it's no game, buddy. It's the danger room. It's where we train.
Danger Room Divas!
Simulation complete.
Okay, so on today's Danger Room Divas, we're arguing Wolfsbane versus Lady Deathstrike. Who would be most likely to be a Disney adult? Ryan, on your mark, get set, go.
Yeah, so Rainwind's more or less one of the smaller, younger ones of the New Mutants, so she always is trying to be older. So you wouldn't really think that she'd be a Disney adult, but she also does have a kid now. So the reason that she is a Disney adult and just cannot stop being a Disney adult is because she wants to have an actual relationship with her kid. So she constantly is bringing him to Disney, even though he is a full-grown adult now, too. It's very weird, but she keeps on trying to get him to actually be a Disney adult with her. That's exactly why I feel like that Rain would be a Disney adult.
Time. That was a well-rounded argument. You came to the conclusion at the end. That was nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Charlie. Ready, set, go.
Yuriko would be a Disney adult because it takes her back to a simple time before the Weapon X program when life was not as traumatizing. So she likes to transport to that time. But as a more intellectually well-rounded person, she appreciates the storytelling and also how queer-coded some of the villains are and how some of the villains don't think that they actually are villains. So I think that she messes with it on a storytelling level. I also think that her favorite Disney movie.
Well, now I need to hear what or you can say.
Yeah, what's your favorite Disney movie?
We don't need anyone choosing that one. No, I'm joking.
I think she's weird, so she would have a weird pick for Disney favorite. Probably something obscure like The Hunchback of Notre Dame.
That's Kevin's favorite.
That is.
Oh, so good.
Oh my God, Kevin, you're weird. No wonder I think you're so cool. Like, just she would like that one. It wouldn't be an obvious one like Little Mermaid or
Like Black
Mulan,
Cauldron,
which is mine. I've never seen Black Cauldron.
Oh,
it's
not
trippy,
the best,
you know,
but I have a love for it. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it's weird.
people have their love. It's weird. It is weird.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why I gotta be black?
Well, it's been such a pleasure to have you. I'm so glad I got to meet you finally. Where can people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, charlie.peppers. That's my name. Don't wear it out or I make you buy me a new one. I would give you my Twitter, but honestly, fuck Twitter. Yeah. I'm also on Blue Sky. I'm trying to build that up. So
Nice.
Blue Sky, Charlie Peppers. I was able to grab it really quick, so I love that I have my name on there. So Blue Sky and Twitter. Blue Sky and Instagram.
Okay, cool. Kevin, where can we find you, girl?
Yeah, you can find me on Instagram, KJEEZY87. You can follow the other podcasts that we do, Words of the Witches. And that's it. Yeah. We got to get Charlie on that show too.
Yep.
Talk Charmed.
And Ryan, where can we find you?
You guys can find me on Instagram at RYEORIO, or you guys can find me in the Solving for X comments. What about you, Sean?
Yeah, and you can find me on Instagram, our Blue Sky, our TikTok, our YouTube, where you can find Solving for X. You can find a video of this full episode, or other ones where we have guests, and my crazy weird TikTok where I just put random things up. Yay! All right,
Just
thank you for listening.
you.
Yep. Next week we'll be back with Shadow Dance with another guest. We'll have Megan from Vigilante Vibes Podcast.
Bye, sexy.